Carolyn Lewis. I'm a hairstylist in Alexandria, Louisiana for over 20 years. And I'm going to start a series called Confessions of a Hairstylist, where I'll be talking about things that hairstylists like, what they don't like, what we love, what we hate, and just different scenarios that can happen in a salon and what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. And today we're going to be talking about salon etiquette for children. This issue is close to my heart because I love children, but sometimes it can be hard as a hairstylist to do children's hair. So tonight we're going to address a few things. The first thing that we're going to address is crying children in a salon, and I'm going to go back to the beginning of my career. I'm going to say probably the first and second year, first, second, probably third year of my career. I worked for a few corporations, and I learned almost instantly that when children came in, the more advanced stylists would basically run to the back room, or they would be like, I'm not doing it. You're new, you have to do it. And I soon found out why nobody wanted to do children, because children scream, cry, holler, they throw tantrums, they bite, they kick, they scream. But sometimes, like when you're at the beginning, sometimes you still have to do it. But children cry for many reasons, and we're going to talk about a few of those reasons. Sometimes a kid may just be scared of the salons, intimidated by the sounds in the salon, just overwhelmed by the whole experience of coming into a salon. And I would say how you deal with that as a parent is you start bringing your child. Of course, you have a talk with the salon owner or whoever, your stylist or whoever, and ask them, can you bring your child in for 3 or 4 times just to get them acclimated with the salon environment. Let them hear the blow dryers. Let them see mommy getting us shampoo. And after a couple of times of seeing mom getting her hair shampooed, believe me, the little girl is gonna want to get her hair shampooed too. And I'm sure as sons as well, when a baby boy sees his father getting his hair cut, he's gonna want it done eventually. But I would say bring your child in 3 or 4 times. Let the hairstylist build their own relationship with the child. I would say hairstylists, give them snacks, give them puzzles, give them books, give them coloring books, drinks, candy, whatever, so that you can build trust with this child. So by the time that the parent is ready to schedule an appointment, they already know you and they already in love with you because you've already given them lots of prizes and toys or whatever. The next thing we're going to talk about is not a child being scared, but maybe, let's say maybe the child is tender-headed and mom really doesn't like doing, her child's hair because the kid is so tender-headed. I would say, please, it's very important for moms to do their children's hair, especially when you have a tender-headed child. Do your baby hair at home until they are comfortable until they are comfortable with having a comb ran through their hair. If your child is like extremely tender-headed, I wouldn't even suggest taking them to a salon. Maybe you could set some time. Maybe you could talk to the hairstylist and see if she could set some time apart where the child could come along, because in a salon, especially black salons, a lot of women only have that small amount of time to themselves. Their salon time is their relaxation time. It's their only time to actually get away from their own kids, and to have to come to a salon and hear, you know, somebody else's child screaming and hollering for 2 hours for a service. I just don't feel like it's fair to the other patrons in the salon. So see if you could schedule a time, you know, for the child by themselves. But to be honest, I really would not even suggest like very tender-headed children coming into the salon until they're like 8, 9, 10, because it's just so stressful. And then a lot of times parents who have tender-headed children, they'll leave these protective styles in for so long, and it's just not a good situation for the hairstylist and the child to put them in that situation. Like, it's the mother's job to take care of the hair. Like, just do it yourself if your baby is just like super duper tender-headed. Another thing, children have to learn how to hold their heads when they are coming to a salon. So that's another big issue. If your child is tender-headed and the hairstylist is trying to comb their hair out or blow dry their hair, and a kid is just doing this, I mean, they get lower in the chair, and the hairstylist got to be in lower, their back is gonna be blew out by the time they get finished, you know, with the kid's hair. Like, it's not a good situation. And then on top of that, if a regular child getting their hair done, they also have to learn how to hold their head getting their hair done. So they just need to start being like accustomed to coming in a salon. And if they extra tender-headed, you just need to wait until they kind of grow out of it or get used to getting their hair brushed, combed, blow dried. The next issue I want to talk about is children coming into the salon and just running all over the place, opening doors, spinning chairs, pumping the chairs up and down. Like, that's inappropriate. I know parents love their kids. Everybody loves children, but if you cannot control your children, you need to leave your kids at home when you come into a salon, because we cannot watch the babies and do the hairstylist. I mean, and be a hairstylist. I mean, it's hot tools in here, it's chemicals in here. I mean, anything can happen in here. So if you can, leave your babies at home when you come to the salon. Another thing is, when you send your child to the hair salon, it's best to let the hairstylist and the child, you know, do it alone. It's best if the parent just go away, because the child is they're gonna cry with their parent there. A lot of kids, just because their parent there, and if they already spoiled and tender-headed, they're gonna cry 10 times worse if the parent is there. If the parent is not there, they'll be more embarrassed to put on in front of people that they don't, you know, really know that well. So discipline your children, and if you can't discipline your children, leave them at home. And that's that on it. Thank you all for watching, and I will have more Confessions of a Hairstylist to come. Good night.